Hi there, crafters. I'm Jen with Ritzy Custom Designs, and today we're going to be making the ribbon rose, Mardi Gras themed. So I have a whole bunch of them ready to go, a whole bunch of the petals ready to go. I've got the gold, green, the purple. Oh, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Sorry, I should have said that at the beginning. Let's see, I've got 1.5 inch ribbon, and I've got that cut at 3 inches. And what you're going to want to do is have the shiny part on the outside. So you want to take it and fold it the first corner down like that. And then you're going to fold that over to where your point meets up right there. And then that'll be in about the middle of the rose. And I've seen people, glue them together. I've seen people use a lighter and certain fabrics that will just melt real quick together. I sew mine. I do use a lot of glue with this, but I just get nervous that it's going to come apart, so I sew it to keep them together. So I haven't been crafting that terribly long. I'm coming up on about a year, so I'll figure out all the faster tricks later. But these roses take, for a good full rose, I usually do about 30 petals. Okay, and now that we've got that one sewn down, I'm going to bring this top corner down to about the middle to where it folds flat there. And then I'm going to bring this corner over. I hope y'all can see this. Oh. I'm going to bring that corner over, and let me get my needle, and I'm going to stitch that down too. And I am not a seamstress by any means, so don't make fun of my sewing skills. I admit I have very little. Get that on in there. And then I get this. I'll do this about 2 or 3 good times. Give it a good tug. And that just makes sure the petal just stays in place. And then just get my scissors and clip that down. And then once I get all my petals made up, I'll do one more. And again, this is 1.5 inch ribbon. I've cut down to 3 inches. Take that top corner and fold it to the middle to where it makes a point. Bring that point over to the middle. And that's where I stitch it down. Alrighty. Oh, and I did mean to hook up my glue gun. It takes a minute to warm up sometimes. I'll just get the roses or the petals in order while we're waiting on that. Now with the Mardi Gras theme, I'm not going to have much of an order to it. I'm just going to kind of make sure I've got the right colors. Here we go. Got that stitched down, so we're going to bring this top down. Oop. And that'll be okay. You'll have some that come out perfect and some that overlap, and that's okay. Bring that over to the middle. You just want to make sure you get it all stitched together or glued, or however you hold your petals together. Oh, that's actually pulling a little hole there. Alright, we'll go in a different spot. And then with this, really the materials you need your ribbon, and I'll use, thread and a needle for me to stitch them down, or if you use your glue, but regardless you are going to need glue. And then once I get that done, let me plug in my glue gun, get it started warming up here. Once I get that done, I actually do take my lighter and then I just run it real quick over the edges and just kind of burn those, and it kind of just keeps it together. Now when we start gluing these down, I'll show you something. You want to start in the opposite way that you would think. What you want on the inside, you're going to glue last. So what you're going to want on the outside, if you have petals, you'll want to glue those first. You're going to get these all glued together, and then you'll get a pipe cleaner. That was the other material that you need. Get a pipe cleaner, and that'll be your stem. Let's see, starting. You will need about three glue sticks, the average size glue sticks. I'm just getting all these burnt and kind of pinched together. So, I know the weather here has been, I'm here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The weather here has been really, really gloomy, really rainy the past couple of days. How's the weather been where you are? You can leave that in the comment. Alright, I think this has worked out about perfect timing for my glue gun to be ready. Alrighty. So then here's what we're going to do. I do want green to be on the outside. It is still kind of like a petal. So you're just going to put glue right here. Just a little drop there. And then you'll go with your next color and just stick it right on top. And then just kind of hold it together, and while you're letting that go together, I put wax paper down just to kind of protect the table. I want another petal. Put some green down. And then you're pretty much just going to do this for all of them. Get all your petals on there. Now we'll go with some gold. And like I said, with this one, there's not really going to be any rhyme or reason to it. It's Mardi Gras, so it's just going to kind of be for fun. I'm actually making this one for my mother-in-law. She really likes the roses, so figured why not make her one, because I like making them. I love the finished product of these, and you're going to fight with your glue. Everybody knows, anyone who's worked with glue knows it gets stringy and kind of wants to hold on every now and then. Like right there. Okay, let's go with a purple. And she really likes purple, so I'm kind of going purple heavy on this one. Figure it's her favorite color. Why not? So I'll go ahead and put a couple in there. And let's see, then we'll do a green. I guess I do kind of have a little bit of reason to it. I always get excited to find out what these are actually gonna look like when they're finished. I always have an idea in mind. But then when they're actually done, it's always real neat to see. some more gold, and you're just going to do this the whole way down. I'm not a techie person. If I was, I would fast forward this in the video before I post it, but I'm not. So you could go ahead and fast forward if you want to until I get these all the way in. If not, I appreciate you staying with me and just watching. Let's see. Yeah, I'm here in Cincinnati, and we just went to the Super Bowl for the first time in like 33 years. It was a pretty big deal. And we lost by 3 points. I'm still super duper proud of my boys. The Bengals, they kicked some serious booty. And it was only 3 points. So I'll take it. And we're just going to go ahead and go there next year and, you know, really do some damage to whoever we're going up against. But I guess leave in the comments, who were you rooting for? Hopefully the Bengals. But, well, I say that. Anyway. I'll give a shout out to my husband for my lighting is horrible, and he got me a new light and a little tripod for my phone. So I'd like to give a shout out. Love you, baby. Thank you, Sean. He's actually working on his own YouTube channel for his own videos right now. Sean Ritzy or Warden. Be prepared if you go to it. Pretty interesting though, sometimes, some of the stuff. Okay, we are almost to the end here. So yeah, you just glue piece by piece on. Get your petals on there, or together. Let me see, green, gold. Told myself I wasn't going to have a pattern with this, and then the OCD in me just took over and said, yes, you will. And you can see that the petals will wind up sometimes together, sometimes not. But it's the imperfections that make it perfect, or so I've heard. Careful not to burn yourself with your glue. I have done that many times. Many. Getting down to that first stick being gone. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up with purple in the middle, which is what I'm wanting. I'm hoping for. I like it to start and end on purple. Glue just gets a hold of you sometimes. And you're just gluing one end right on top of the other, all the way down. confused myself for a second. Alrighty. Put our last green to our last gold. And then cool. Ended up with the purple. Good. And again, I just wanted that to end up like that for her because she loves purple. And she loves anything sparkly. It matches her personality. So. Alrighty, so we've got our last one. Our last petal glued together that way, so we're going to clear off all this stringy glue. Make sure that's together real good. And then bring your whole thing up here. Okay. And now what I do is get, well, as soon as I figure out where I put it, my pipe cleaner. And I'll take one and I'll just fold it in half. So you've got it like that. Fold it in half and kind of give it a little twist. And then you're going to go to the very end of what you just did. You've got it flipped over. You're going to come here with your glue. Go up along the side. And I'll just go over a little bit to where I can get this started. Put your pipe cleaner right on there because that's going to be the stem of your rose. And just roll it. Now the glue will get you. So just be ready for that. It's going to get sticky. But then you just take it and put glue along the bottom of all of your petals. I usually do 3 or 4 at a time. And then just keep this rose, keep your petal line straight, and just keep rolling them right up on top of each other. And just pick it up and just keep rolling it. And then go with some more glue right along the bottom. And keep on rolling it. And make sure all the petals are staying lined up. And just putting just enough pressure to hold it together. And this is where you're really going to start using your glue sticks. Right. Along the bottom. And then roll it on up on it. And then I'll kind of use the pipe cleaner to kind of hold it in place. Sometimes if it wants to push out, I'll push it back in with it. Along the bottom. And just roll it on up. Sorry, my wax paper's moving on me. Sorry about that. Along the bottom and roll. I wanted to come apart there. Go along the bottom. Go 4 there. And just roll it up. Oh, it's looking so pretty so far. I'm going to be daring and go with 5 petals this time. Keep it together. And just keep them straight. Roll it up. Alright, we're coming up to the end of it here. And at the end, you're just going to do the opposite of how you started it. And go up along the end of it, so that it holds in place. So I'll do that petal last to show you what I mean there. Roll it good and straight. Alright, and then here, just going to go along the bottom. And then right up the top there. And then with this, you could just roll and pick it up and hold it in place there. Oh my goodness, there we go. And then once this dries, you'll be able to kind of move out your petals. Oh, I love it. And there is our Mardi Gras rose. Hope you can see that. And there's what we got. So, I hope this video helped anyone who wanted to know how to make these roses. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And I'll make another video soon. Alright? Thanks. Bye.